Alright, what's going on, guys? Basically, there was a request for a tutorial for MalberS Animal Controller and Emerald AI. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I've written a couple scripts that are going to make this super easy for us. One of them here is the Emerald AI MalberS wrapper. Basically, we just get reference to the Emerald AI system, and we inherit from the MalberS IM damage interface. And basically, we leverage this interface to receive damage. We get the required parameters for the damage, and then we call a receive damage method here, and then we pass that damage to the Emerald AI system. We also set focus for the Emerald AI system to the damager, and we increase the detection radius to maximum. So like when we shoot our little projectile with this wolf, the Emerald AI system will actually, get angry at us. Unfortunately, the furthest distance by default is 100, and I'm not going to mess around with that. If you know what you're doing, you can get in there and really change this value to whatever you want. But anyways, we increase the detection radius and set the current target to the person or the player that shot them. Right here, the damagee getting set to this game object just basically says who's receiving the damage. We are. And then our other script, I created an Emerald AI player send damage. What this script does is basically adds two event listeners. So we have an on value change for the health value from the MalberS animal controller, and we also get a listener for the Emerald AI damaged event. So essentially we can listen to both systems at the same time, so it doesn't matter if a MalberS animal AI damages us or an Emerald AI damages us. It uses this logic here to basically synchronize those two values, so our UI in the game will always be indicative of what our current health is, regardless of what character type damaged us. I can show that here. So here we're running around this little wolf guy. We get our target here. We can still damage him. He can damage us. We'll just eat his ass real quick. And then here we have our Emerald AI, which I'm going to shoot him in the back. And he does not like that. He's coming over. And obviously he received damage from that. He can punch me. I receive damage, and that is reflected in the UI at the top. And I can melee him, shoot him, and when he takes enough damage, he dies. That's how all of these guys work. So shoot him. Same deal. He can punch me. I can punch him. And that's that. So the setup for this is pretty easy with the scripts that I'm going to provide. Basically, we just add our standard Emerald AI Grenadier melee. That's just the one that I like to use for demonstrations for whatever reason. And basically, he stays in stock configuration, and we just add the Emerald AI MalberS wrapper, which I'm going to provide that script in the description. Here, there were some slight adjustments that I made to the box collider. Feel free to use these values. It's just what seemed to work consistently for melee hit detection. And then in our Emerald AI system, we're just going to set this up like you would any Emerald AI. So in detections and tags, detection options, I have the detection distance set to 9 on these by default, just to kind of decrease this radius. Otherwise, they were going nuts. But anyways, our tag and faction options and our tag options, I just have all of this set to default except for the detection layer. I have set to animal, and in the faction options, I have the player tag set to animal and set that to enemy. That's pretty much it for the Grenadier, for the Emerald AI guy. Literally, that's it. Now for the Wolf Light prefab that I'm using here, I did have to add a couple things. I added a sphere collider to the actual character root and drug it up a little bit. You can see it here. That is used for Emerald AI detection. And you just set that to a trigger, sphere collider, set it to a trigger, we're good to go. The Emerald AI player send damage is the script that I made, so feel free to just add that. And here the Emerald AI player health is a stock script that is included with Emerald AI, so just add that. The Emerald AI player send damage uses this script, so it is required. Outside of that, that's the only modifications I made to this. So really, it's add these two scripts and set up these very few things, and you should be good to go. Let me know if you have any questions, but this one was pretty straightforward. Thanks.